How did you feel the offense did? It looked a little bit sloppy there at times. Is that just the natural transition to kind of like Coach Leach said, going from working against the ones mostly to ones and twos to scout work now?
Yeah, acclimatization period, and a little to be expected, but better effort. And that's what you want. If there's mistakes, that's fine, but it needs to be full speed mistakes, and we'll get that cleaned up. And I'm sure by tomorrow it's going to look a lot better.
What have you seen from Deion McIntosh so far in camp?
Steadily progressing. He's keeps his pads square to the line of scrimmage, gets downhill. When he's decisive, he's pretty good. He's still learning a little bit of the offense and pass protection. He's a willing participant there. Steps up and kind of sacrifices for the team, but delivers a blow. So I'm excited to see that. And he's caught the ball well. I don't think he's dropped a pass kind of in this camp so far. Just continually, the more reps he gets, the better he'll get. So far, so good.
What's it like just having a guy like that as part of the tools back there?
No, it's great. No, it's great. We kind of got a bunch of different guys that have different skill sets, which is nice. Max is kind of do-it-all guy, and Clay's kind of the bruiser, and Deion kind of can do a bunch of the both as well, and Juvenzi can run like the wind. So it's a nice little combo of guys back there.
Deion's a guy who's now had to learn how to play 3 different offenses in his college career. How has his transition been as far as that stuff goes?
Pretty quick. He played in high school, so his offense, a little bit familiar with that part of it. But we're a little, the way we operate, a little more reps, a little less plays, so it gives him a chance to kind of play faster and absorb it. 6 days in, he's ran through all the plays twice. By the time we get to where we're at now, he's, it gets easier and easier.
You guys have 2 running backs from forward. I think that's a pretty popular place for skilled players, but is that a place you guys will continue to keep going based on the results from Tavares was from there, and the number of guys throughout the year, now 2 running backs? Yeah,
I think it's a good little pocket for us. We have we've hit on some guys there, and obviously in Florida there's good football. And really we're just looking for a certain type of guy. And obviously, like I said, Deion played in our offense in high school. Juvenzi can roll. We kind of found him just off of you look at some track times, and all of a sudden you look at his film, and it's a no-brainer. Good thing about that was he was kind of tucked up all the way up in that panhandle, so we don't get as much traffic, but he still had a bunch of offers. So we'll keep plugging away over there and see what we can get.
As far as Max goes, he's got a year under his belt. Have you seen maybe anything change mentally with him as far as his confidence goes?
Yeah, and he's always been confident, but it's grown, and now he's kind of taken a little more of a leadership role, especially within the group, but really working on being intentional on little things in practice. How is he going to get out of certain tackles, and how's he going to stem a certain defender, set up his blocks, those type of things. So I think you'll see another fairly sizable jump from year 1 to year 2 from him.
Eric, how will you approach Basile as the season progresses? Will you have a particular plan, or just see how it goes in terms of how much he plays?
Fantastic question. Yeah, I'll take any advice you have. It's fun because he's starting from he's from Haiti originally, and he started as a kicker in high school. So last year it was kind of run right, run left a little bit in high school for 60 carries for almost 500 yards in a game. So we got to identify who the Mike linebacker is. He didn't know who Mike was, and I told him it's the Mike linebacker. We had to figure that out. That was early on in camp. But he loves football, sponge, do whatever you tell you to do. So the faster he can get it, the better it'll be. We can get him on the field. We'd love to get him on the field. He's got arguably one of the fastest guys on our team right now. So and he's aggressive and he's fearless. So we'll see. We'll see how it develops. So that's come visit maybe a month later from now. We'll see what happens.
Is this week kind of a tough one transitionally with school picking up again? I know a lot of these guys have just been football for the entire month, and now school kind of comes back. And does it make it hard to kind of balance both? And
we addressed that. And that's one of our one of our team things. That's a distraction, and that's noise. And obviously, we want to compete in the classroom and have great grades, but we're not going to let other students on campus kind of affect what we're doing in our business. When it's football time, it's football time. So the test later, whatever that is, you step on the practice field, you step into a meeting room, it's go time. It's all football for that. Whatever that amount of time is. Half hour in a meeting, an hour in a meeting, out here in practice, and again, it's just everybody in that room and our staff, everybody together. That's how we're going to win a bunch of games this year. So we have to just focus on that. When it's school time, it's school time. When it's football time, it's football time.
How important are the bonding opportunities you guys in the escape room? And it seems like every position group kind of does their own thing during the fall. Do you think that leads to what we see on Saturday during the season?
Yeah, I think so. And I think we have guys talking fall camp, and one of the things they always touch on is what it means to be a Coug. And I think that's what it is. It's the guy playing for the guy next to you we have a chip on our shoulder and play for each other. We do a little bit extra than everybody else, in our minds. So it's the blood, sweat, tears, a lot of cliches, but we're going to be a family unit. We're going to be tight. We're going to play for each other. We care about each other. Be selfless. That's one of our team goals, is be a team. And that just means not mattering who gets the carries or who gets the reps. We want to win the game. And it takes all 22 on the field and special teams, and the sideline guys got to be cheering and positive, that kind of thing too. So I think it's great. And our town's perfect for it because it's a small town, and our guys we get to hang out with them quite a bit.
Your thoughts on James signing a deal with the Colts today?
No, fantastic. Yeah, fantastic. My old head coach actually at Wingate University, Joe Reich. His brother is Frank Reich with the Colts. So I shot those guys a text, man. Said, good luck. Let's get Booby going over there. So we'll see what happens.
Do you think that's what kind of led to them looking at him, and obviously that they're not signing him off of your recommendation, but do you think you maybe help facilitate that a little bit?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. No, they pick them. In the same way, like high school coach, can have a recommendation, but they got a pretty thorough process. I just wanted to give a little vote of confidence after the fact, but we'll see. It should be good.